It's probably very expensive.
Bro, like, I mean.
Nick's oh, that's not racist. Zach told me that before the show.
I heard you say it.
Zach, we baited you.
Stop.
We've been baiting you.
Stop.
What's up? Welcome to Outta Pocket, the weekly NBA review show where we cover any and everything NBA related. I'm LaJethro Jenkins.
I'm Josiah Johnson wearing a child's Black Panther mask.
What the fuck is going on?
I'm just Zach Schwartz.
We'll hit Booker for sure. We're going to contemplate our Laker fandom, obviously, probably every week. But we got to talk about your boy, Elon Musk.
No, that's not. I did that to you. Before the show.
I don't run it back. Hey, no, don't set me up like that, baby. No, sir.
That's your guy, right? And he looked at me like he was going to throw up on the desk. To do me like that, to do me.
How you feeling, Joe, though? I mean, hey, man, the king of Twitter.
That's your problem.
Elon's out here chopping heads. I'm just trying to hide. So I'm going to be honest with you guys. I posted a tweet, attempted to bend the knee, but I have tendinitis. It started flaring up. I bend the knee for no man. So if Elon packs me up, it's been real Twitter. I love you guys. Find me on TikTok. I'm learning how to dance right now.
Oh, I'm going Patreon or OnlyFans if they shut
for
mine
real?
down.
OnlyFans? Hey, I'll sign up for it. That's a handsome man there, baby. Tap me in, you know what I'm saying? All right, so as Wemby watch, the time we're trying to figure out, who's tanking enough to get Wemby.
Bonjour! Bonjour, boo-boo teams!
Let's start with the Jazz, who I think are fucking up the money, bro.
They're are.
They're doing the exact opposite of what they weren't supposed to do by winning, bro.
They're about to watch Wemby go to another team.
Right,
They
you
keep
feel?
fucking around. Can we play Jazz? Y'all
If you're
not
a
good.
well-traveled Frenchman and you arrive in Salt Lake City, you are getting right back on that plane and being like, take my ass right back to fucking Burgundy. I don't want to be here. Come on.
Soccer blue!
Also, the Spurs playing better than we expected as
Him
well.
with Pop would be fascinating if Pop sticks around that long.
Pop's
but,
like 98 years old,
you
though.
know, I don't think he's gonna stick around. But yeah, they're all fucking it up. But you know who's not fucking it up is the Lakers. Lakers continue to tank, and they don't get to keep that pick. And what do you guys think will happen in Los Angeles if the Lakers win the Wemby sweepstakes and the Pelicans are like, that's fucking mine?
You feel me?
What are they?
Strong arm.
Bro, it's
Rolling
over
up
with.
to New Orleans, 100
It's
deep.
over with.
If David Stern was alive, he'd figure out how to fix that.
David Stern is looking down upon us right now, shaking his head at Adam Silver. How dare you ever let this happen in my NBA? This is my legacy at hand, Chief.
I think it's official that the Lakers lost the chip. If lost that trade, you know what I'm saying?
If they get Wemby,
even with that fucking chip, bro. Wemby,
with the hardest championship in NBA history,
bro. If they get Wemby, if they have all those dogs down there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then they get Wemby on top of that. They got the chip, but we looking at what AD's looking like. Shit ain't been sweet the last few years.
He's
dog.
looking like
the
a 2020 NBA champion.
He looking like the future don't look as bright though. The past was solid. You know what I'm saying? 3 years ago. We talking about the future, bro.
But how can you say that the Lakers lost a trade when they've won a championship?
They won a chip. I'm saying, like, what
the
are
hardest championship
with
in
the
NBA
team
history.
that they have now and Wemby, bro? I think a championship is fucking inevitable.
For the New Orleans Pelicans?
Bro, they are. You still see
it's
how
a
they
nice
looking now?
squad. It's a nice
They are
squad
ahead of
all a
schedule,
sudden.
my boy.
Way ahead.
Without
have to do
Lonzo,
it.
you know what I mean?
Do it.
I would be happy
I
for
would
the
go
people
out
in
and
New
say
Orleans
that.
if they do it. That would be awesome.
Would you really?
No. We got into a huge debate. Let me just explain to the audience. We got into a huge debate about if New Orleans is a good place. I mean, you saw it on Zion's face that he didn't want to go there.
Yeah.
Too many potholes. A fine city, fine cuisine. Too many potholes.
I think he's figured out how to enjoy it, though.
Yeah, I
you
do
know
too.
what I mean?
think he's found his
yeah.
balance.
It'd be
but-
good for Wemby, though, because he needs to put on about 215 pounds.
Zion could teach him how to.
Yeah, he's
And then-
figured out how to exist in the league with a frame that needed to, add muscle to it, and so that's kind of a good person to teach. And
The etouffee.
I think Wemby and BI are kind of similar. With like
it's a scary,
Wemby plays much stronger than he
scary
looks.
zone.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Bro, God. Can you imagine that?
No.
Can you imagine? No, I can't. I
Outside
literally
Zion?
can't
No.
imagine that. I literally can't imagine that.
There is one team we got it on here is the Magic. They're doing things the right way, right? You've got an 0-5 team, but Paolo looks good.
Paolo was great.
You're doing
God,
things the
Paolo
right
was
way,
great.
but it's another one where I'm like, do I want this generational international guy to go to Orlando?
Gentlemen, there are two basketball programs, two franchises that we are not mentioning.
Yeah.
The Brooklyn Nets, 1-4. Cookie Johnson, and the Philadelphia 76ers. Boo-boo as well. Doc, you got to stop liking. Bro, look.
You think the likes are the reason?
Talk to Doc. Talk to Doc.
I wasn't going to reveal this because I don't watch pornography anymore. But, Doc, you can't be liking the pornos on Twitter, dog.
No.
Go to auxiliary website.
Auxiliary.
Private mode. Delete it after you watch. I don't do this anymore.
No.
Hey, bro.
I'm retired.
Off camera, teach me your ways, my boy. You know what I'm saying?
But the porn,
Private browser?
the porn was sitting there for 6 days.
Y'all scandalous with the shit. Y'all scandalous with the shit. Did y'all see Paolo being this good, though? Honestly.
For
Yeah.
sure.
Y'all saw him being this good this
I
early?
saw Paolo at the Final Four against UNC looking like
NBA player.
good passes. It was like, why was that whole Jabari, Chet conversation? Like, Paolo was that dude.
It was surprising.
From the beginning, I thought Paolo was an NBA player that had no business being in college, right? You feel me? But I mean, for whatever reason, I just kind of didn't. You know what I mean? Like,
I thought he was good when he was at Duke. I thought he was good throughout his season there. It was the guys he was playing with. He could have nights where he could take a little bit off
Chill
the
out a
gas
little bit,
pedal. And also,
yeah.
like, why should he try? It's just college. It's not like he's getting compensated that well. The real ticket is the next league. And when we saw him at Summer League was when I was like, oh, wow, this was the right.
Special.
This is the thing, though. He was at Duke, right? So you know he wasn't hollering at women.
Yeah.
Lower grade.
A lot of focus.
A lot of focus and dedication on the back. No distractions.
shout out, Mac. You know what I'm saying?
No distractions. Straight to the gym. Looking around. Oh, gym time.
Yeah.
Gym time.
Let's talk about the other spectrum of the NBA, actual good teams.
Okay.
You know
Do
what I'm
we have
saying?
to?
The Suns.
Yeah.
Do we have
I just
to?
want to talk about LeBron. Y'all know me.
Yeah, bro. So the Suns and the Warriors played recently. We saw, Klay and Booker get into it.
Well, I watched the whole game, and it was fun as hell because it felt like
Basketball.
I don't remember October basketball feeling like that
Right.
ever. You got Draymond mixing up with guys. You get
Booker
Klay
fucking
tossed.
cooking.
Yeah, and Klay is walking off with his 2 points, telling them, I got 4 rings. I may have 2 points, but I got these 4 fucking rings. And that was awesome. And I love Booker, but I didn't like that he was like, I really look up to Klay. Like, no. Say Ronnie 2K was fucking right and, like, go at him that way. I want this Western Conference Finals to be insane. We were wrongly deprived of it last year. And, yeah.
Idols turn to rivals.
Feel me?
We're seeing the deepest depths of light-skinned injury in action. Klay Thompson, mild-mannered, never been ejected from a game before.
Which is wild to me.
Devin Booker, lighter shade of light-skinned. Going at each other.
Upper echelon of a light skin.
It reached Drake level beef. Kendall watching in the crowd, not knowing whose side to take. On the fence. But this thing with Warriors, the Warriors and Warriors fans, they always have to remind you that they have a good team. We're proud of you guys. LeBron has 4 championships as well. So as a LeBron fan, we've done that already.
Yeah.
4 finals MVPs too. So
I think it's weird, like 4 chips, bro. Bro, you're not the same dude that was out here cooking, bro.
Yeah.
Booker was doing his thing. It's weird to lean on that. Like you're not having a great season. You haven't looked the same since you came back. It seems almost desperate. I know it's like
Yeah.
4 chips, but it came across to me as desperation. Like I'm not the same player I used to be.
I agree.
You know what I mean? I can't fuck with you on this basketball court at the moment. So I'm gonna talk about my past. Because that's all I have at this time.
One time in college.
18 minutes a game, Klay Thompson.
Agreed. When I was in college, a girl wasn't texting me back, and I was super moody and rude to my roommates. And my roommate was like, love him to death, the best guy. He was like, you're displacing your anger. And I was like, I don't know what that means. He's like, something's got you pissed off, and you're taking it out on everybody else. And it was a very good lesson. And I say that to say it seems a lot like Draymond punching Jordan Poole and Klay doing this and getting into it in a game in October are guys that are displacing their anger because that next contract is not going to look what it's looked like in the past.
Are you
it's
saying
probably not going to be with the Warriors?
in this hypothetical, the boo that wasn't texting you back is the bag that's not going to be
bag-
texting
the
them back.
The bag ain't texting
But
back.
they made
Bag ain't
sufficient
calling.
baggery. I think the thing that did bother me in Slide Out Black Trey, living legend, friend of the program.
Oh man, you
fan
gonna
of the
throw
people.
Trey
I'm
out
not-
there
no,
like
I'm just
that?
saying-
You gotta do it.
But from the conversation that emerged from that tweet, people were saying, "Is Klay washed? Is Klay not washed?"
Oh, okay.
Our own resident Warriors fan, I won't put his name out, but he said Klay may be washed. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm washed. I'm 40 years old. I don't have a gaming console in the crib. I smoke blunts in the garage. That is washed. Klay captains a boat. He gets a big bag. He's a little slow this year.
Yeah.
Yes, the man's coming off of a knee injury and an Achilles injury
Yeah.
that caused him to miss 900 days of basketball.
Yeah.
I know we saw flashes last year when he came back to bang out and averaging 20 a game.
Yes.
But give this man time. It's a regular season. The Warriors do not care if this man performs in the regular season. Come playoff time, they are fully prepared to lose to the Celtics in 6. Yes. What I would say if I was smoking crack.
I wouldn't say he's washed. I don't think he's washed, but he's at best 80% of what he was. We'll never see the Klay we once saw, bro.
Is he a funky pair of draws? Yes. Is he skid marked? No.
There's no skid mark.
Is he slightly
between?
folded? No.
He's in between.
He's getting, but he still has a little bit of tread on those tires. He has Steph Curry.
He's not washed. It's like when you're like, I don't know what the thing you do before you wash. Like, before something really desperately needs a washing, what do you do? Like, Febreze the shirt? You know what I mean? Like, it's
are you doing this?
Mode.
Are y'all doing that?
You hit it with the little Tide pen.
No. Yeah,
before you throw it in.
Y'all nasty.
No. This
before
is
you throw it in the wash.
The pre-wash treatment.
Hit the stands.
Okay, the pre-wash treatment. Okay, I thought y'all was doing that,
No,
throwing it back on.
Febrezing the shirt.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
It could be the Febreze shirt. Where you put some cologne on the armpits on each side and just...
He's an Axe body spray
give it a
version
whip
of it,
and
you know what I
walk
mean?
out the door.
A cologne shower. I know some people who did that in college.
It's not great.
No, it doesn't work, guys. You smell like cologne scented boo boo.
You smell like 11 points per game, you know, and then you shuffle on out.
35% from the field. That's probably
It's game 4.
Cat called out Anthony Edwards for being out of shape. Is Cat right?
Cat is right, but also Edwards dropped 30 the following game. He's young, you know what I'm saying? But like, dude, I told y'all this. You don't play basketball. You don't play professional sports. It's a job.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to take care of your body. And Popeyes is not the way to do that, G. You know what I mean?
The man can't eat his Popeyes? It's Minnesota.
What else does he have?
Yeah.
What else does a black man have in Minnesota but Popeyes? You feel what I'm saying?
How many sweet greens are in Minnesota?
I mean, there's probably a ton.
You think?
Yes, Minnesota.
They have lettuce there?
Bro, it's probably like 98% white, dog. Like, you know, of course there's sweet greens there. I'm surprised there's Popeyes. You know what I mean? He probably has to search harder for. He put more work in to find the Popeyes and sweet greens.
That is a drive. That is a drive.
But if you're Cat and you see Anthony Edwards jump the way that Anthony Edwards does, it's like, let the man live. Like, you know what I mean? He's also super young. Like, I think a lot of guys when they first get into the league don't find their footing as far as like the health and nutrition stuff until later.
What's he supposed to eat? Quinoa? Like, what's this man? This man is 22 years old.
Quinoa kind of fire, though.
That shit kind of delicious. When you get older. When you get older.
That's right.
Were you eating quinoa?
30 plus. If somebody was like, 22-year-old LaJethro, here's some quinoa, you would have dropped several N-words. You said, get that shit out of my face.
You don't get that weak ass shit the fuck up out my face.
This is all I'm going to say about him. He's a country dude. He gets it in. He's only 22-year-old. He's like the DeLorean.
That's a hard ask. From Atlanta? Oh, he's from Atlanta, right?
I think so, yeah.
When that's
Georgia was,
Atlanta, you guys in Atlanta say,
it's not really Atlanta, it's over here. The greater Atlanta area.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Martel,
so, like,
whatever that shit's called.
To quinoa? That's a.
But I'll just say this. The man is 22 years old. He's like that DeLorean in Back to the Future Part 2. Throw a beer can in that bitch. Throw a banana peel in it. It's still going to give you 34. Biscuit up.
No, but you got to set yourself up for the future. So I think Cat is right.
Yeah.
But also, you know, it's not affecting Edwards at the moment. You feel me? So yeah. I mean, but it's.
Let that man eat his biscuits.
Can I ask you guys what was the worst thing you used to eat before games?
Zach, my high school basketball team used to go to Denny's before games.
Oh my God!
Hindsight, that was not a winning attitude or model. The tooties would be flowing. I know we got the tootie counter. I'm not allowed to use potty language.
Bro, 2 episodes, 2 shit talks, bro.
Imagine
we're on our way.
The doo-doo ticker is right.
Imagine like
doo-doo ticker up.
Second quarter, second quarter, the Disney Bubble Gut Rumble, and you have to go finish a game.
That's 3.
No, he didn't say it.
That was not tootie. That was the stomach motions that Carl said tootie.
Okay.
But we'd have to go. Yeah, we go eat Denny's, and it'll be some nasty stuff. And I think we're similar. I'd have to eat like 5-6 hours before a game. Because those cramps would start cramping.
I think the worst place was Piccadilly. And y'all probably heard of that shit. I'm a country motherfucker. I don't give a fuck, nigga. I used to eat at Piccadilly, all right? It's a buffet.
Okay,
it was fire, you feel me? But I would get so stuffed that I'd be slow on the basketball court. So I come in the game fucking beefed up, you know what I'm saying?
You probably felt good first quarter, and then second, third where you're fighting for your life.
At halftime, I'm like, yo, what a toilet. You know, what I got it. Let's do the talk for me. Sheesh.
So we're a weekly review show, and as part of this,
we are a weekly review show.
I didn't know that.
Why
would you look at us and say that?
I'm doing my fucking best with these tee-ups.
We're
doing our best.
We are a weekly review show.
It's time for us to rank the week. And John Morant, let me just take my fucking lap here. I predicted him to be MVP, and you know who's front runner on a lot of MVP ladders right now? John Morant. All right.
Did I get his game 4.5?
No, but I mean, bro, but his game 4.5, but the motherfucker going crazy.
He's really good.
He's averaging
35 points.
Like what, 60% from the 3-point line. So, and it's not gonna last. He's not gonna. On a God, that's crazy. And it's not gonna last. But bro, he's taking a huge step, and I think he'll have even a much better year than he had last year. I didn't think there was that much more in him to give than he did last year, but obviously I was wrong.
He's young.
I know, but though he had such a great year, and I thought it might be like, maybe we're seeing the real Ja. No, Ja has another level, and that's insane to me.
But you got to just think about it like this. These guys are still learning the game, so the performance and the output that he's putting out even at that level, he's still learning. Now he knows how to do all that shit easier. It's like you go to high school, you learn how to cheat on tests if that's what you do, hypothetically, allegedly. Or you know how to maneuver and shake it. You go to college like, ooh, these are the easy classes to take. After that first quarter, they try to throw you on all them fucking bullshit classes. Like, oh, these are the easy ones. I can get the A. Ja's figuring out that game. Is making it easy for him. He's in Memphis. Hopefully, he's avoiding ribs.
Bro, I went to Memphis.
He's avoiding ribs.
Went to Central.
Okay.
You lied to me, Joe. You lied to me. The man lied to me. This shit was busting, bro.
Was the macaroni and cheese good?
No, the macaroni and cheese was a little bit,
And you Memphians out there trying to pack me up for liking macaroni and cheese. It's about the accessories as well as the meat.
No, but you said the ribs were bad. That's a fact.
I'm not a dry charcoal rib
bro,
guy.
Man,
so that's a personal
Did you go to Central?
I think at some point we had the meat platter at Central. It was a little old and soggy. It was at the high school.
That's on you. That's on you.
I'm gonna eat free shit. I'm not going to get it.
Grizzlies, fly us out and help us settle this, please.
Shit, you
all right?
feel me? And they had the caramel cake, which was crazy too, bro.
I think I was dealing with the MLK Museum.
Barbecue establishment.
I was in the MLK Museum.
Okay.
But they were selling T-shirts and trinkets, and I was like, wait a minute, this is a hotel where this man was assassinated, and you literally have like a buffet and a T-shirt line.
I think it's to benefit the action museum.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it would be
I put some money in the plate.
Yeah.
I put some money in the plate.
The AutoZone sponsorship of a Black History moment had me fucked up, dog. Like,
oh my!
Buy some rims, boys.
that wasn't
AutoZone.
It. That wasn't it. But anyway, so while we're talking about, you know what I'm saying, players like Ja Morant, you know what I mean? What NBA players are you overpaying? You know what I'm saying? To watch for sure.
I'm gonna go Trae Young.
Trae?
We've talked about this before.
Even though
this
Trae
show has been
this year?
Yeah, but
I love Trae.
He kind of always has a moment in the season where he struggles. So I'm glad it's happening early. I think he's got to figure out his role or newish role within that team and that scheme, and he's finding it. But we've been huge supporters of him, and I hope that now that he's got a superstar alongside him, they can do some shit in the playoffs.
My picks are twofold. Quickly,
here,
the Sudanese legend.
Here it is.
Bro, you gotta
Bo, but here's why.
I'm tired of
because Magic tickets are like $8. So I'll pay $16. I'll pay double a ticket to see Bo.
Gucci slippers, throw that away too, man.
Gucci flip flops with the Prada man purse as a 16-year-old.
I see.
You're the only program that gives him any. Now he went off, right?
He got yammed on too. It hurt. He got. Bo, move out the way.
Do not jump.
It's not worth it.
It's not worth it.
In this internet, this environment, this toxicity.
Made a business decision.
But I would say, for real, LaMelo Ball. I would love to see LaMelo play in person. I know he's hurt right now, but LaMelo, just to see if LeVar will be there. And that honestly broke my heart, guys. A couple years ago, went to a Laker game. I believe Lonzo was either in town or still on the team. And LeVar was in like the 18th row. It was sad. It was almost as sad as when I saw Andy Garcia, my personal hero.
LeVar.
Andy Garcia
used to
sit courtside. Andy Garcia used to sit courtside at Lakers games. Star of hero and a ton of other beautiful cinema.
Unfortunately.
Godfather and all that other shenanigans. 7th row. Andy hurt. I was going to start a GoFundMe for you.
Wasn't he rude to someone?
No, he saved me from an altercation in high school.
He did.
From that moment, I've always had a love and affinity for Andy Garcia. But no, I would love to see LaMelo Ball. I would love to see Jello as well. Just get a buck. Let Jello get a 3 and retire.
It ain't happening, bro. I think Ja's the one for me. Ja's the dude who I just, bro, whatever I need to pay to see that man do his thing in real life, he just that special. You
gritty
feel me?
on KD? Like, I'm a gritty by you.
On KD, dog.
On Kevin Wayne
Durant. Kill it. Anyway, it's Halloween this weekend.
Which
all right.
I want to say something.
Okay, go ahead.
You've never had a Halloween costume.
I've usually gone as myself. I'm that dude, bro.
Finger mustache man, at least bare minimum.
I'm the one that just throws on a flannel and like chucks and be like, I'm Snoop Dogg. I guess.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Whatever the fuck. Really, that's what I wear regularly.
Yeah.
All right, question for both of you guys quickly before we move on with the show. You go to a house, because I'm going to deal with this year, taking the kids trick-or-treating.
What's up?
You see the bowl of candy. You see the bowl of candy that somebody leaves out. Are you taking an appropriate amount, or are you being greedy and overtaking it?
What depends on what's in the bowl. If you're a Smarties house, I'm taking a fistful and walking away because, like, that's a terrible candy, and you know what?
Why would you take a fistful of a terrible candy?
To teach the person a lesson. So the bucket's just empty. I'm saving other children.
See, I'd probably just pee in the bowl just to send that message. Get better candies, dog. Like, don't be cheap with the candies. I'm like, before we get into Halloween costumes, I'm just, when you go to Target, you go wherever you go, don't get the good candies.
Yeah, I mean,
don't get the dusty candy.
Don't get the shit that nobody wants.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you got a bunch of Milky Ways. Who the fuck's eating Milky Ways? When the last time you see a Milky Way in the wild? When you see the Milky Way in the wild?
When have you seen a black person ever walk into a Snickers store and demand a Milky Way?
There's Snickers available. There's Reese's available.
Chuck raised his hand. I like Milky Way.
Everything. Look at this cheesing ass. Ain't not a thing in the world taking on like. I'm surprised with you, Sean. I'm surprised with you.
You have walked into a store. You have walked into a store.
And his ass want a Milky Way?
Hold on.
You got good taste, man. Are you fucking with Milky Ways?
The bad candy are a subsection of non-chocolate and not sour. So if it's Smarties. What's the gum?
Bit of honey?
No, blue and yellow wrapper.
It lasts for 18 seconds?
Oh, yeah.
Awful. It's a dusty candy.
It's dusty.
It literally is dusty.
Bottle caps. Dusty candy.
It looks like crack cocaine is just sprinkled on it.
So what do you say about dusty candies? What are they?
Terrible.
They are.
Awful.
That is true. I've never had a dusty candy that was good, that I enjoyed. Milky Way, dusty candy.
Oh, no.
All right.
There's only one black person.
It's a little dusty.
It's a little dusty. The shit is crusty.
What about Three Musketeers?
I'm not a fan.
Three musty tears. Look. There's only.
Hey, no. I would
put some Snickers in that shit. Put some Kit Kats in there.
The sneaky candy bars, 0 bars, bro.
What are those?
0. You ain't never had a 0? You ain't have a 0?
I don't. We from LA. We eat weird shit. We don't get all that good. We don't get good candy.
No, they handed these out at Piccadilly's, Joe. You never had one?
Fucking Piccadilly. If I saw
it's
Piccadilly's,
a 0 bar. You ain't never had any motherfuckers here, bro. You feel me?
No, dude.
Hey, next show, 0 bars. I'm gonna make them eat that motherfucker on camera.
What's in it? Is nougat? Is there nougat and caramel and peanuts?
I don't know. It's heaven. It's beautiful. What
0 bar looks like a 0 bar looks like.
It ain't about how it looks. You talking about Milky Ways. It's about how it tastes. You eating that dry ass, ashy ass Milky Way. You talking about looks.
0 bar.
Hey, Milky Way needs moisturization.
0 bar just go ahead.
It's an unmoisturized candy bar.
0 bar looks like a Wish.com
it does.
Peppermint patty.
It looks like a candy bar that wants to be a candy bar. You know what I mean? It looks like the G League of a candy bar, but it's surprising because it's really, really fucking good, dog.
All I'm gonna say is don't buy broke bitch candy.
Yeah, that's the point we're getting to.
Do you want your house TP'd?
No. Yeah.
No.
People still TPing candy.
Wait, so what's your worst candy?
Bit of honey, bro.
What is that?
Bit of honey, bro.
Do you know what a bit of honey is?
I've seen it in my younger life, Zach.
I feel like you showed up from a time machine sometime.
But I feel like, bro, y'all some uppity ass West Coast ass motherfuckers, bro. Look up bit of honey. Google that shit, bro.
I had my
bro. Here we go.
With my stick.
Bit o' honey. Bit o'. When I fired up my Model T Ford.
On the note of Halloween, we're gonna go through some of the worst or best NBA player costumes.
So let's start off with Paul Pierce.
Crip Buzz
Showing up as
Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear.
Buzz Lightyear.
Cuz Lightyear.
For sure. You feel me?
Just
hella treed up. Hey, I bet that's. Hey, look, I wanted to clown that, but that's probably a vibe.
Yeah.
High as shit, pulling up his Buzz Lightyear. Hey, bro.
Where do you buy
that? On my
that?
list of things I need to do.
He better have the helmet come down and just full of smoke when he lifted it back
Hell
up.
yeah. Hot box with the helmet. Oh, shit.
Lord. This is Dwight,
Dwight
right?
Howard as Rasputia from Norbit.
Get shit off the screen.
I don't know. She look kind of thick, dog. I ain't gonna lie to you. Dwight look kind of thick to your fire, you feel me? Hey.
Y'all both tried to look at the thong. Y'all both tried to look at the thong.
Joe caught both of our eyes looking at the gap.
I was like, I don't know, cuz. I don't know. Anyway,
Bron is Edward Scissorhands.
That's cool.
Edward Scissorhands, is that what you said?
Every costume's gonna have a Josiah name attached to it. Edward Scissorhands.
Scissorhands.
Yeah,
that's actually
it's a dope joint. It's a dope joint.
It's probably very expensive,
bro. Like I mean,
Nick saw.
Oh,
that's not racist. That's not racist.
That's not racist because you black, but that's some wild shit.
Zach told me that before the show. He specifically said Josiah Johnson say Steph Curry is Nick saw. Now I'm just fucking around.
I heard you say it.
Zach, we baited you.
Stop.
We've been baiting you for 2 seasons now.
This is not the time.
You were going to let it slip, and I'm going to laugh. Oh, confetti will rain down from the heavens.
Oh, man.
That will be our championship
this year.
year.
Pick my spot so fast.
That will be our championship this year.
So Isaiah Thomas is an Oompa Loompa. I love the self-deprecation that had to come with putting that on.
Look at the perm. He's
like. So this is the time we talk about the most out-of-pocket moment of the week. Ty Lue talking about stealing from his teammates, stealing from Bron. What the fuck is he on? You feel me?
It was a beautiful time.
Kanye being Kanye and showing up at Skechers and getting fucking booted.
Oh,
Kanye, Jesus Christ.
All
right, so let's talk about Ty Lue. Let's talk about Ty Lue first. You know what I'm saying?
Let's reflect, gentlemen.
Okay.
Beautiful time. The year of Lord 2016. Barack Obama still president his last few months. Gas prices reasonable, not great, great, reasonable.
Reasonable.
Not $7.
Bro, they went down and came back up. What the fuck is going on with that? Anyway, go ahead. My bad. I'm interrupting.
It's Saudi Arabia.
I'm stressed, bro.
Spank wire dominating the internet.
Get into it later.
Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
I don't know when we crossing lines or not sometimes, bro. They all blurred. But anyway,
this is a weekly podcast where we discuss NBA and basketball-related topics, amongst other things. No, 2016, Ty Lue, greatest championship in NBA history, the best team ever, 73-9 Warriors, the greatest team in NBA history regular season. Ty Lue, after Game 5, tells the team, hey, look, 73-9, regular season record.
Regular season.
Unanimous MVP, if I'm not mistaken.
Wisely. Great regular season.
Built a 3-1 lead.
Regular season.
Men's league. We're tough. I only got one of them things at this point. It's Klay's mentality. But Ty Lue, after Game 5, says, everybody give me $200. LeBron, the rest of the crew, even Channing Frye, throw in the 200, hides it in the ceiling, says we're going to be back to get our money. Purveyor of fine wines, chosen family wines. Even Channing, $200.
Wait a minute, but he gave you his 200 though.
Take this 200. But came back Game 7. Ty Lue stole the money.
I'm going to be honest with you. My response to that, real nigga.
But here's the thing. LeBron.
That's my response to that, dog.
Shout out to the JJ Redick, Old Man in the 3 podcast, Tommy Alter. Two fine Caucasian men, if I will say so myself. JJ Redick. Smoke a blunt with us, JJ. Offer still on the table.
Please.
Your weed. We don't have your bag yet.
You bring the weed and the wine.
Great
A lot of Reginald, at least over here, in the garage. You can two-hit it with me. Don't get my wife to cuss you out if we go in the house. Can't reek of reefer. But basically said right after the game, LeBron was like, yo, where's my $200?
But I love how, we talked about that. I love how frugal Bron is. You're a fucking billionaire. You're not going to miss that $200, bro. He wanted his $200. Where's that $200 at? Channing Frye might not even said anything. The richest player on the court. I want my $200. You feel me?
So I want to ask you, gentlemen, what's your worst finessing ever? When's the time that you've got finessed?
Oh, man. Dog. Oh, shit.
And embarrassed.
I know I got finessed before, though. I know I got finessed. Go ahead.
I helped a girlfriend move. I helped her move. I had a TV that I didn't need anymore. I was like, you take the TV. We broke up like a week later. And I was like, you fucking used my ass like a moving service.
I remember that.
That is a finesse.
I remember that. That was the one. Damn, fuck. I hate to see it, bro.
TV
way
moves.
too handsome. You're way too handsome to be going out like that, my guy. I remember, this is crazy. I remember I used to work at Hardee's, right? You feel me? Country shit. Used to walk there and shit.
Is that Carl's Jr.?
Carl's Jr.
Yes, no, it's Hardee's. It's Carl's Jr.
Carl's Jr.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
Yeah, it's Hardee's. I used to work at Hardee's. And so, my homie showed up late one day. And so, because we were so cool, the manager tried to get me fired too. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he was like, all he wants is shoes anyway. And I remember bruh. All he only works here for shoes. What the fuck am I buy? I was fucking 17. Of course,
what do your motivations for the bag have to do with your work effort?
You feel me? Anyway, so, I mean, because I was mad because they was trying to fire me on my day off, I pulled up at the Hardee's and had some shit to say. May have put hands on the manager, may have not. Probably did. But I got my job back.
Wow.
But I remember he tried to finesse me out my shit. I'm like, no, I need that sneaker money. Fuck you mean? Air Max 95s for the re-release. Run me my shit. You feel me? Fuck you mean?
What does you just wanted sneakers have to do with anything?
I remember one of my coworkers came and said, yo, he's finna fire y'all because he said, you didn't show up and now he's finna take it out on John too because all y'all want their sneakers. All we do is I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck that got to do with anything? It's some weirdo shit. The dude was a fucking shift leader at Hardee's.
Yeah.
You know, he didn't. Let me not. Yeah, He's not getting to know.
Yeah.
Let's find
that
him.
That guy wasn't the. You know what I'm saying?
What's his name?
Yeah. It was something like Hank or some shit. You know what I mean? It was something like Hank. But the boss.
Caucasian man, I imagine.
Oh, for sure.
Okay.
In Alabama too.
I never met him. Never met him. Oh, Hank Gathers. Hank Gathers.
Put my hand on. They might have. I got lucky actually thinking about it. Anyway, might not want to bring it up. Is it past the statute of limitations?
You're good.
Feel me? But go ahead.
I have nothing. No, I'm kidding. I think it's like sophomore year of college. So play college basketball, you get Christmas check. That's like your bonus money. You got to really make that stretch, like teach that how to really stretch. We played, I think, Washington State in Spokane at the hotel. We found out there's a Native American casino in the area. So we go hit the Native American casino as a team. I proceed to lose like $900, which in college days was close to like 90 racks or whatever, comparative to the bags I'm getting now. Funniest part of that story, we're in Spokane, Gonzaga, Zigger, however you pronounce it.
Whatever.
You can tell a lot about a white person by how they pronounce Gonzaga. But Ronnie Turioff rolls in, 2 chicks on his arm, to-go box full of food, drops $100 on the roulette table, wins, grabs his money, leaves. Was there a total of like 3.5 minutes. But I had to spend my Christmas basically no gifts, no family. Had to duck my family for Christmas because I had nothing to offer them.
Gamble it all away?
Tricked it.
Brutal.
I will return to that casino to get my money at some point.
Bro, what was you thinking, dog?
So I kept losing, but then I would win it back.
Before Christmas, and you trying to gather.
But I was hitting it first. Then the teammates would come over to the table I was at. They were all bad luck, so I would lose the bread. Shuffle over to another table, start hitting again.
Hit quick. If you lose a little bit, quit. And either way, get your little issue off and get out, bro.
That's the reason I only gamble with my life now.
If you
in Vegas, I'm
only gamble with my life. All right, so let's talk about Kanye a little bit. Dude, they're unbanking the man. He can't do shit. You feel me? You're like, hey, and he earned it. We can't deny that. Fuck Kanye. We'll keep it in the stack.
I should have listened to you a long time ago.
I told you.
When the red hat went on, you're like, I'm out.
I sold my Kanye's. When I sold my Yeezys when
Air Magas, you called them. I loved that.
Bro, when we went to vote, was it 2018, the midterms? I was like, fuck them Air Magas.
Y'all niggas vote? Look at y'all.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Responsible adults. You feel me?
He went to Skechers, right?
Yeah, he went to
no
Skechers,
one else wants to make shoes.
And they didn't want him either.
Which, I mean, now that's like not even the most down bad I've heard someone go into a Skechers. There was a guy in Manhattan Beach that went to the Skechers in Manhattan Beach with a bike lock and bike locked the door shut because they wouldn't give him a job. So, like, Skechers, for whatever reason, there's odd things that go on there. But I think we've chosen, like, have either of you ever owned a pair of Skechers?
No, I have not. No.
Look, I'm not gonna lie.
I
have not owned it, but I was persuaded in my early life when Skechers first came out. Ooh, it was hip.
Yeah.
It was chic.
There was something in it.
What was the shit that y'all owned that maybe wasn't Skechers? I know there's some shit you put on your feet or you put on your body you shouldn't have put on your body.
You're not proud of?
Yes.
Like most.
For me, it's Jinkos.
You hit Jinkos?
I had a pair of Jinkos, man.
I
8th grade.
went to school with the kid whose dad
grade.
owned the company, so you had like the fucking bell-bottom D.
8th grade. I had them for like 3 months, dog. I remember I tried to wear them to high school the next year, and they was like,
yeah.
That lasted about a week, bro.
What was that moment
I was in the Tommy Hill.
John went to walk out of school, a bunch of zero candy bars fell out of his pocket, sad music played.
What was the moment?
Full of Piccadilly, you know what I'm saying?
What was the moment where you stopped wearing jeans? Like, what happened? Is there something specific that happened? Was like a mean bully kid?
There was a chick named Jamie. You know what I'm saying? And she was like, "You cute, but them jeans."
Oh no!
And I was like, "You might be right." I didn't say it, but I was thinking like, "Damn, you feel me?" I thought I was killing the game when I pulled up too, bro. I thought I was in
So there's like different levels of hurt with clothes. Did you throw them in the garbage? Or did you put them in the back of the closet?
I mean, I just never touched them again.
Yeah.
Okay. We was
I know if it's conscious.
After that,
what about?
Mine was I'm not proud of this. I had white Oakleys. There was a time I had some white Oakley gas cans.
Another brand when it first came out.
Rough. It was cool.
Slowly but surely, it got brought over to the side that we don't want to negotiate with.
I'll find the picture. They're Soldier Boy ass white Oakley sunglasses. Terrible.
Your Jinko jean story reminds me of when you walked around Venice Beach holding a sign that says Jordan wears Jinko.
So good.
I'm talking shit like I wasn't in them things in middle school.
And I didn't know that you wore them too.
Yeah.
Embarrassing, dog.
Do you have one?
What was the question?
He was rich, bro. He didn't have to. He was cool.
Hand-me-downs. No.
Hand-me-downs.
Bad that you look back on sneaker.
The worst thing I ever did was try to get myself the Iverson part and fucked it up.
Oh, yeah.
But I was at Crenshaw High, which is obviously a school where when you do things like that, you're going to get slandered and roasted.
Right.
And mocked and all those type of good things.
Right.
Yeah, my fit games were very, very questionable. I wear like my dad's old sweatpants and shit. But
you're so tall.
Yeah.
It's like you know what I mean? Like, where do you shop, bro?
We used to really get it in at like Marshalls, a lot of clearance racks, a lot of odd size, misshaped things. Yeah, my dad had a bag, but he had a lot of kids too, and it was not trickled. It was not Ronald Reagan.
Yeah,
the trickle down economics. Dusty polos. Definitely would rob my older brother Chris of all types of luxuries and trinkets.
Burlington used to hold me down, so I ain't mad at no Marshalls. Marshalls had the polos for $32.99.
Mervyn's, TJ Maxx. You could like TJ Maxx. The thing, even like Nike Outlet, but the thing is, I would get like a size too big or a size too small and have to just rock with it, for shoes and shit.
Hard. It's crazy. Being tall is a problem. Like I would have loved to be. I think about the fucking issues you have. Not even being able to buy some fucking decent jeans.
Straight outlet shopping. Me and Mark Jackson.
Hi. Are you a fan of a bad basketball team? Have you seen things that'll make your eyes bleed? I'm a Lakers fan. I've seen a Pat Bev ISO this year, so I can relate. And I'm here to let you know, you don't have to struggle alone. Let's talk about it. Call the number below, because no relationship is all sunshine, but two people can share an umbrella and survive the storm together. Call now.
Unfortunately, it's time to talk about these Lakers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When will they win their first game? Are these boys gonna go 0-82?
Back on.
Gotta hide from the Laker haters.
Bro, Chuck, tell us about like what
Take
games
us
are
through the
coming up next.
schedule.
I know you hit us with the schedule.
So they have the Timberwolves,
Loss.
No. Yeah, loss.
Nuggets,
Loss.
Pelicans,
Loss. That's
Jazz,
maybe, but probably a loss.
Cavaliers.
Getting their ass.
Sure,
bro.
loss.
The fuck?
It's a good team.
Play the Jazz again.
Okay.
So wait, is one in LA and one in Utah?
Yes, the first one was in LA.
It doesn't matter, bro.
No. You're
Yeah.
getting cooked.
It doesn't matter, bro.
Both L's. Yeah.
I think LA is harder for them. I think they're more difficult. I mean,
They gotta fight at Salt Lake
Westbrook's getting
City.
Tight.
They're like booing Westbrook when he shoots in LA, bro. It makes it harder on the squad, bro.
I
That's
feel sad.
Laker fans, that hurts.
That'll
We
break
could do
the spirit,
better.
you feel
We
me?
could do better.
Yeah.
Just keep it quiet. Maybe it'll go in.
do better too. There's two sides. Two sides.
The
I
Bruin,
don't
though.
think he can. I think it is done.
Honor the gifts.
Oh, we're not done.
Clippers. Oh,
Loss.
no, it's not happening.
The Kings
The Kings, well, the Clippers just lost.
Is that in Sacramento or here?
are at home.
In LA?
In LA versus the Kings.
What date is that?
November 11th.
November 11th, first one of the Lakers season. I'm saying
3
right.
days after the election, I think people have cooled down. The Kings will probably be worn out from voting.
The Kings, I think are for sure. That's a close thing. I think it was for sure a win.
Yeah.
And who they got after that?
The Kings are playing decent though. They're playing decent. No.
Maybe.
No. Stop playing.
These Brooklyn Nets we've been watching.
Yeah, they're not good, but the Lakers fucking stink. The Brooklyn Nets,
Good defense.
the Nets
Auditioning.
will be good. They're just not playing as well right now.
But how much
I
worse
say,
can
bro,
it
look
get?
at the bro.
How much lower can it go?
What, Lonnie Walker got to give us 30? That's what you betting
Oh,
on?
Lonnie's
Get a 30 ball
nice.
from Lonnie Walker?
Shout out to Lonnie Walker.
Get a 30 ball from Walker, that's how we going to win? Fuck you, mean.
I just want to say, Oklahoma City fans like to do this thing where they're like, stop blaming Russ. It's not Russ's fault. We still love Russ. It's like, I get it.
It's not his fault. No.
No,
They should've put him,
they're
they
right.
put him in a bad
they're
spot.
right.
Yeah, it's not his
but
fault.
if you love him so much, take him back. have him. Give us something. We don't need anything. Just take him. Just take
And
him.
the $47 million that comes with him.
Yeah,
You feel
but they're
me?
not going to do it though, and they know that he's not good anymore.
I never thought I'd see the day as a basketball fan where somebody makes a open pass to an uncontested shooter, and that's a fucking turnover. It's as good as a turnover.
Yeah.
Like, you watch the shit.
Oh, we're in transition
No-
the other way.
Like, when it goes in, it's like, damn, I forgot what that feels like. And that's like parade time. Like, damn, they made a three. Let's throw a parade.
I really like watching Lakers games, I can't tell you the last time I remember watching them hit a three.
When's
Like,
the last
they're
time you
so
watched
few.
it and enjoyed? When's the last time you had
The
fun
bubble.
watching it? Like this, bro.
Bubble.
It's no, outside the year.
2021 was
2021 was good before Bron got hurt.
For AD's hamstring.
Yeah, they were like top
Oh,
three.
true.
They were fun. They were fun then.
But it hurts, Zach, because you don't even think about that anymore because all you've known is pain.
But they're scoring.
Exactly.
They're scoring 15 points below the league average, and they're the worst.
Shooting.
They're the
percent.
worst percentage shooting deep. I think is it of all time at this point right now.
So-
Isn't it an all-time record right?
Yeah,
at this
it's
point?
horrible.
For like 125 attempts, which leads me to believe who's the team with 124 attempts that
Yeah.
was worse than them because you guys are pushing propaganda.
True.
But I get
I'm
it.
pushing
Can I-
propaganda.
We have Chuck here, who is a Clippers fan.
Okay.
I want to ask Chuck, do you enjoy, as a Clippers fan, watching this Lakers team be awful, or like some of the ones that like couldn't even win like 35 games? Like, which do you enjoy more?
I enjoy this.
Because the stars
'Cause
involved.
it's- 'cause
Are you anti-Bron?
I am not anti.
Okay.
Okay.
it sounds like
make
it, Chuck.
That feels anti-Bron.
This feels anti-Bron.
Okay. Do
After-
you feel anti-Bron, Sean? About the little anti-Bron. This
Worked
one.
so hard.
After everything LeBron has done,
Okay, you feel bad. Okay.
after
okay,
everything
okay.
LeBron has done,
feel
starring
me?
in Space Jam, reviving that beautiful franchise, reviving and rebooting the House Party franchise,
Feel me?
the LeBron vs. Father Time commercial series. Who would have known LeBron competing against Father Time? Jason Momoa.
Yeah, rough ad, but whatever.
It's over.
Yeah. It'd be nice if the Lakers could get Wembanyama if they're terrible, but they can't because the Pelicans own that pick. So
This is like in Family Matters when they started like going into space and doing robot shit. And all
Wait, they did that in Family Matters? I jumped off the bandwagon
Do
before.
you know
that.
why you didn't see that? Because you turned your back on it before that shit
Yeah,
happened.
I
I didn't watch it either, but I just know it happened.
heard it, yeah,
Steve turned
wow.
into a fucking robot and shit and started pimping.
The Stephon Urkel little bit was fire though.
It was.
Yeah, but then after that they jumped the shark. Yeah, so that's what.
He's a little white, talented actor.
Yeah.
yes.
Good hooper, good basketball player too. It's very basketball related show. You know what I
It
mean?
is.
That's
All
where we
this
are.
ties back
Weekly
into
recaps.
basketball.
Yeah. You feel me?
All right.
Milky Ways are
We're
ashy.
gonna do a bet this week, okay? And we pick one game, and
Fucking
if,
ashy ass
if
Milky
I
I
think
Way.
the
really
best
some
way to
Milky
do
Way
this-
eating ass motherfuckers.
Put a Milky Way next to
fucking-
Katie's ankle was ashy.
I'm gonna fucking
And you taking
I'm
a big
gonna
old
rip
chunk
you
out
some
of that
Milky
shit.
Ways when I get home.
Zach,
I can't wait.
Oh, you're musty, boy. You're musty, dog.
Charles, I want to go through the store. We're gonna go in the hood. I want you to go buy a Milky Way and see what happens.
I
Bro.
love a Milky.
Hood is not accepting that.
All right, we're going.
Put
to
that shit back.
These motherfuckers in here buying Milky Way.
Are you sure about this?
I wouldn't buy it, but if it's in a bowl, I'm taking it, and I will enjoy it at a later time.
Zach, full bowl of different candy selections. How are you prioritizing Milky Way?
Snickers. Oh no, sorry, Reese's.
Okay,
Snickers.
plus, we almost got you one.
Oh.
Almost got
Reese's,
you one.
Kit Kat, Snickers.
Almost got you one.
We're done with this segment.
Almost got you
All
one.
right, so this.
I know how to crack the code now.
Do the
No
bad.
bet?
We gotta do the bad.
Just in case. All right, so
the
this week
bad.
we're gonna
King
do a bet
size Snickers.
segment. All right, and we picked Pelicans at the Suns winner.
It's over with. That's the show, guys. So just
All right, whoever got this one wrong has to wear Skechers. And Joe and I both took the Pelicans, and you took the Suns. so tune in.
We'll see.
I'd love to see you shuffle up in some.
I might get a fit off
shape-
of them fucking
No,
sketches.
no, you're getting the
feel me?
shape rights.
You crazy?
Getting the
You gonna have me in the
mushy-ass-
Beef Boys?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be 6'3" in the motherfuckers,
Yeah.
dog. You
Bro,
feel
you
me?
gotta wear Skechers to Summer League next year.
Cavs,
Ain't that well? No, I ain't making
Cavs
that
at
bet.
11.
Y'all ain't
bro.
gonna have me out
And
there looking
flex
for
on that real life Skechers, bitch.
You and
you feel me?
Skechers trying to talk to Anthony
It
Simons.
cross over like you feel me? This thing, this.
Hey, we
that
gotta
shit.
wear Skechers periodically throughout the show and see if any of the guests notice.
That would be
Like,
great. Everyone's wearing Skechers when Nick Young comes
Nick
out,
Young
he's
just
gonna
walks
kill
off like
us.
you can't wear Skechers in front of me, dog.
That'd be great.
Unless you want to support us, Skechers. If you have a bag for us, we'll wear your shit.
We'll take it.
Not proudly though.
All right, that's the show. We're live every Friday on YouTube. Check us out wherever you get your podcasts. I'm LaJethro Jenkins.
Josiah Johnson.
I'm Zach Schwartz. And hit the sub button on
Yeah,
our page.
like and
right?
subscribe.
Hit the sub
All
button,
that
like
shit,
that
too.
video.
Do
run
you
those
want us to
numbers
feed
up.
our families,
Please.
people? Do you want us to be on the streets?
See you next week, guys.